Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 130. You almost cut me off again.
I don't know why we got the giggles. No, I did not. I waited patiently.
This is episode 135 of our sewing, crocheting, knitting, crafting, whatever we're up to podcast. Mm-hmm. We are located in Bradley, Illinois, 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
You can find me as Loopy Stitcher on Ravelry and on Instagram, that's spelled Lupy, and also on Ravelry, I have a few designs underneath Loopy Stitcher Designs.
Weather report.
Which day? And would take a pick. I think we've seen every season. We've been as high as 70. Beautiful couple of days, and it wasn't super windy those days.
Those were the days I had my air conditioning on.
Yep. And then it dived to the lower 30s, and we had snow again. We kind of had a layer of snow the other day was it yesterday or today? Yesterday. There was a sheet of snow on my deck.
What is today? Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. It was yesterday.
No. Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was
I took
yesterday.
the rabbit to the vet in the morning, and the cars had some on there.
Yep. So it's been pretty stinking crazy weather-wise. As you can tell today, it is a balmy 60.
It's always 65 in the house.
65. My nose is cold, people. So are my hands.
Okay.
So I'm hoping, since this goes over my hands.
But here's the thing, Karen. Sometimes you don't have that on, and you're not complaining that you're cold. My house is always 65. Mm-hmm. It doesn't change.
I know. Partially my fault because I put like a lightweight summer shirt on, and I should have really thought about where I was going later in the day.
I was sweating earlier.
You got to plan these things out, and I didn't plan very well.
Yeah, so you're cold, and I'm warm.
Mm-hmm. We're quite the pair.
The norm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and my husband are opposite. He's always cold, and... Oh, no, that's the same. You tell I'm so out of it. Yeah, we're the same, too, so... All right, shop news. I don't have a whole lot. I did an update, and I have 2 bags left. I mean, there's other bags in there as well, but as far as new ones, they all sold out.
Cool.
So all I have left is a medium drawstring gnome.
That's cute.
The yellow is also on the inside. And then I did some more of the knit ball fabric, and I got it in a sock bag this time. Inside is the red.
Yep.
And that is Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. If you've been looking at something and thinking about it, now would be the time to get it, because we leave next Saturday, so probably Friday the shop will be going on vacation mode. Mm-hmm. I am packing everything up, along with probably another 30, 40 bags you guys haven't even seen, and going to Arkansas and doing a trunk show at Arkansas Yarn Co. So there's no telling what I'll come back with. So, yeah, there's that. All right, Karen. Do you have any foes?
Yes, I do.
She says it so proudly.
I am proud of myself. I got to find it many things. You'd think I didn't do this before. All my stuff is kind of jumbled in here. Nope. Smurlic.
I was going to laugh if it still isn't the bag.
I do. My, yeah, they're at the bottom of the bag. I really did not. It's been my weekend like this. It really has. I'll do this one since this has the right progress on it. So I finished my socks, and these were done toe up. And this is Night Owl Fibers Christmas for 2021.
No, that was Halloween.
Halloween. Wow.
Because I know
Wrong season.
the Christmas is still sitting over there.
So here's where I was the last time, and I have the other one. I just need to do the ends. So, fish slips, kiss, heel. 2 at a time on size 1s.
Alrighty. Oh. I know I have a sock, but I don't know where it's at in my stack, so I'll just grab one off the top. Oh. Alright, I showed this last time. I was making it from yarn I had gotten thrifting. The Premier DK Colors. Sunshine was the name of it. I was doing the pattern that was free from the Madeline Tosh website, the baby raglan top. Has options of short sleeves, long sleeves, and it is size 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. I did the 24 months size. And ta-da! It's done. Isn't it cute?
Okay, she argued with a sweater last Sunday. She
I
was
did.
upset.
Because I could not, I was saying last time, to do the sleeves, I was just going to grab 2 balls so the yarn matched. Well, none of the balls of yarn actually matched.
Yep.
So I had to cut it to make a match. And there
After she had
was
partially
longer than, you know. So I had the second sleeve almost done, and I looked down, and they didn't match. So I had to take it out and recut the yarn to a different spot. And I'm happy with it now. So
yeah,
that's
closer.
good.
Yep.
And I'm sure I'll get a lot of wear. I did get from Alisha today the latest sweater I had given her for little man. I did not save the picture. He's such a stinker. He was wearing today. So,
yep.
All right. Do you have another FO?
Not knitting related,
Well, I mean, a faux is a
but
faux.
I have a couple more faux.
I have some that are not
FO foam.
knitting related as well. So,
Okay, I will start with these 2,
yeah,
which you guys saw one last time. So I brought them both to because I was
to prove that she has 2 of them. Because
that I did 2 of them.
since somebody had asked me, was she just showing the same washcloth over and over? No.
Let me see. Here's a picture. I mean, this is probably way out of print. You got this at a thrift, but this is a little ornament. Pretty much comes with almost everything. And I finished 2 of them. New gingerbread men. So now all I have to do is actually finish making the stockings for them. But I'm going to pull the DMC to use up the other. I mean, it's an easy enough pattern that I'll just kit up for 3 more and keep it with me in my purse so that when we get a call up to the hospital, I can just put the whole
Whip it
thing
out.
Yep. It's not something takes a lot of thinking and complicated. So.
All right. I did 6 washcloths. The Granny's favorite that we always do. So this is just dishy. Not really sure of, so I had like 3 of the pink and white, 1 of the blue ones, 2 of the pink and purples. I don't remember the colorways, and so yeah, 6 of those. Gotta love it.
Yep.
You again.
Then I finished 2 more. And this time, it's a little different pattern. And here's these 2 with all of the back stitching even done too.
Look at her go, guys.
Yep. So I did those 2. This one I find though that the pattern does not match the picture on the front. This here is completely different.
Interesting.
And I've done it twice, and I've like read through it, and I've stared at this thing, and I'm like, I mean, I can make it.
Yeah, but
It's just the one line. It's not that big of a deal. It still looks fine. They're in this red up
Nobody
above
would-
the hearts.
nobody would even
And
notice.
you know, no, nobody can tell.
looks like
And
it's
this
supposed
is
to be that
how
way.
it's patterned, almost like a checked up and down.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way would be cute. So.
All right, my next FO are socks that I showed last time out of the Miss Babs colorway Mountain Morning, which look like that. And I got those done.
Ooh.
So those are done. You want that?
Sure. It's not a bad green with the different colors.
No, there's enough of the, because you know I'm not a huge green person.
Yeah.
But,
It breaks it up a little bit.
Oh, oops. My pile of foes are falling. Got something else?
I think that's it.
Okay. I will keep going then. Okay. I was like, what's this? All right. This is another pair of the Point Edward mitts. I showed them the yarn and stuff last time. Ta-da! You guys know what they look like. I've done a ton of them, so this makes 3 for Wendy's pile.
Yeah. And that's
So,
another one that's
very
sturdy.
Yes,
Yeah.
very sturdy. That's what I was aiming for this time around.
Yeah.
So maybe I can stop making them for a while. We'll see how that works. My next one is a DK sock. It's the wide rib DK, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And, ooh, crud. The yarn I used is SSK Yarners. They're self-striping in the Spring Butterfly. And I did not put that on a sock blocker. There we go. So there's those. Then I do have the second one.
Yep.
So really been enjoying this pattern. I like the way they fit a lot better than some of the other DK socks. I pretty much follow the pattern exact except for the rows after the cuff. You know what? I'm just noticing something. What was I doing when I did these? Hold on. I'm sure I'm seeing something here. Maybe not. No, I am. No.
Who's going to win this argument?
I thought at first that I had made one taller than the other. That's why I was like, wait a
I'm
second.
wondering how you're going to be able to tell because you took one off the sock blocker and put the other one on.
Okay, I'll grab the other sock.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking Yeah, I did. Okay, these gotta come back apart. Interesting.
I wonder how you must have got into a movie or something, or a show, that you weren't paying attention what row you were on.
No, you know what I did? So this one is done correctly. This part here, they normally have you make taller. I think it's 20 rows, and I cut it down to 15. This one here, I just completely skipped those 15 rows.
Yeah, you did.
Which I actually kind of like this.
You gonna try that on and see?
Yeah, I will. And you know what? Honestly, I probably won't take these out. Because when you're wearing pants, you're not going to know no difference.
They're yours anyways.
And most of the time, they're put on for going out to shovel snow. So I probably won't even worry about it, honestly. But yeah, that's what I did, was I completely missed 15 rounds. Yeah, I must have really been enjoying my show that night.
You must have.
That's hysterical.
What's that, the wide rib DK?
Yes, wide rib DK. Yep.
And that's free.
Okay, and then that was all for knitting, but I had picked up, when I was out thrifting, a kit that was a Simple Beads Kit of the Month Club, and it was the Earring Extravaganza. And it had like everything in there to
make all of those?
Yes. But I actually made more, and I didn't do earrings.
Okay.
Because that's the way I roll.
Uh-huh.
So I did, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. There you go.
Yeah.
I made them into progress keepers. So
There
I
you
made
go.
2 of the pearls. I did do these like they instructed, because the rest of them are pretty much just did what I wanted. Yeah. So I got 2 of those. I did. Heck. I was trying to grab the other red one. The red ones, each one I did a different way. So I made that one kind of long and dangly. This one I made shorter, and I put like 2 on there. I don't know what I did with this one. Oh, this is a single one. And these are all nice, lightweight. This is all from the same kit.
That's pretty cool.
Then there was the purple ones. So I had that purple one. Oops. Stay still. That one. That one. That one. And then most of these are very similar. So we got those. I think I ended up with like 16 progress keepers.
There you go.
No,
Nothing like stretching your value even further.
which I could have done, because I have a huge assortment of bead stuff, because I used to make jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
But this was in a kit, and it was convenient, and it was right there, and I didn't have to dig through my closet. And it made me think, hey, so yeah, I made a bunch of progress keepers.
Cool.
So I want to say the kit was, I got it for like $6.99, and it made 16 progress keepers, so not bad. So there's that. All right, so that's all I have for FOs. Then, coupon code. Amanda Wright Cole on Ravelry. If you use code KFB19, you receive 20% off any of her patterns. Reminder, we had done a giveaway for the Yarn Cozy for Sabrina Grant. You have not contacted us. I cannot remember if I said last time you only had 2 weeks. So from here on this podcast, you only have 2 weeks. If you don't notify us by the next podcast, we are going to redraw another person. So you can get hold of us on Instagram.
All right. Whoops. Yes. Okay. So last time I showed that I had finished, just the difference is I tucked in my ends. That was the only difference between the last time. I still had the cable hanging out of one toe. So that's a hoe. And then today, I got started on the other one. And again, this person no longer dies. So I'm almost done with the first round of patterning. And then I'll be starting the heel. And I'm following the pattern as instructed. Cut down, do one at a time. I think this is still a free pattern. Called Will o' the Wisps. Open.
She's
technically challenged. Here's the pattern there. So, it's really pretty easy to memorize. I actually did the German twist cast on, long tail cast on to get my actual twist. I did it right this time, so I didn't have to do it over again.
And over again.
And over again.
And over again.
So yeah, I got that started, finished with the ribbing, and I'm just starting with the pattern on it.
My whips are kind of stuck. I had to ram and jam them. All right, this is a new one because I finished a pair of Point Edwards mitts. So I got to start a new pair, right?
Mm-hmm.
The yarn is Humble Acres. And the colorway is Untamed. Which looks like that. And I haven't made it very far. Oops, 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 oops. So I got the cuff done and the 4 rows of knitting, and now I'll be doing the add an end for the thumb and stuff, thumb gusset. It's another sturdy one.
So are you feeling up your yarn? Determine which ones it's like.
No, this was I had pulled a while ago when I pulled the other sturdy ones, and I had it sitting on my ironing board. Okay. So, but yeah, I was aiming for him. Like, yeah, I probably wouldn't use that, for something for myself. So, Wendy, maybe she won't tear him up. Alrighty.
Okay, and that disappeared. Bad podcaster. Okay, so I decided to get on DK sock train, and I'm doing Maybe Baby.
No, I've done those.
Now, it was free when they released it. I don't know if it's free anymore. This is by Cozy Up Knits. They do have a sale going on, I think, still with the 40% off.
Yeah, I think so.
And you don't even need a coupon. So, check them out if you are interested. And the yarn is from Cherry Pie. I had them. Not for sure what happened to the band. But here's the yarn. It's a real pretty autumn color. Not quite as pink as it's showing up on the...
Why am I not finding?
There is some kind of peachy colors. And this is how far I have gotten. Finished the toes and started the pattern, and I am twisted. Sorry, guys. Because, of course, Karen is having issues today, apparently. There. That's good. So, yeah. Do it again.
Oh, I have them in my library, so I don't know neither.
Yeah.
No,
I know
it says
was
free.
Is it free?
Yes.
I could not remember if it was still free. I think originally they were just going to do it for the month, and then they changed their mind and decided it would be free. Yep.
And it does show free.
Yep. Cool. So I started that.
All right, my turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Again, that yarn is by Cherry Pie Cottage. I just don't know the colorway. Apparently my ball band is left on the table when I skeined it up.
My crocheted blanket. I did a bit more.
That's so pretty.
Glad you think so, because it's going to your couch.
It goes to my side.
So down there you can see. So I did quite a bit for it being fingering weight. And working on other stuff. Yeah, it's coming out really pretty. So this is going to be for Karen's recliner some year when I get it done, because not a priority. Good way to use up some of my scraps. And I did switch it out of my other bag. That way I can take that other bag with me for vacation. I moved it into my big strawberry shortcake bag Lori made for me. I feel like I just zipped up yarn. No. Okay.
Mosey. That's not how I spelt it.
Are you having issues again?
Yep.
Do you need us to spell something for you, Karen? Can you talk to us?
Library. Oh my goodness. You guys have seen this multiple times. I made some more progress on my shift. I'm not going to pull the yarn out. Sorry, I'm being lazy.
They've seen it.
Yeah, they've seen it multiple times. If not, go back a couple of episodes. So it is definitely getting wider. So I've done about 1 inch. I'm almost done with this pattern to go back to the other pattern. I'm really loving how this is turning out.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely like potato chip knitting. It's so easy to memorize. And fudge if you mess it up too.
There's that.
Yeah, there's that. So I'm going to keep going as much as I can. I still have quite a bit of yarn to go yet. I'm on like the 8th section out of 10, and I know I'm going to have still plenty of yarn left. So we'll see how bunched up on the needles it is, because that's usually where my patience runs out, when it starts to get really hard to, go back and forth because there's too many stitches on there. So I might make it the whole thing. I figure by the time I get it done, it'll be fall time again, and I'll be using
You'll have
it.
big old blanket.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Oh, the next one I shown last time is the Kelsey dress, which I believe is a free pattern on Ravelry. I am using Miss Babs Yowza in the colorway Autumn Toad Lily. Oops, as I throw it down on the floor. And I actually made quite a bit of progress on this last night. I did not have a progress keeper in this, but I can tell you I had only done one of the lace repeats when I showed it last time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really hard to show because
it's bunched up.
Yeah, and I really don't want to drop my stitches, but you can see the lace work there.
Yeah.
So basically all I'm doing now is just lace, 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 lace. Just keep repeating the same, I think it's 4 rows.
Now, would you consider that lace pattern memorizable, or no, you're really having to pay attention?
I don't really have to pay like a ton of attention.
Mm-hmm.
But because I get so involved in my TV, I do have to, occasionally look at it for sure. Because I can't, 4 rows, I'd have to, if I wasn't actually keeping track of it, I would have to be reading my knitting all the time and pausing my TV. So I do still keep track of it.
Okay. And that says a lot because you and lace sometimes don't get along.
Oh no, this I've done this already.
Oh yeah,
I've done this before. So and I knew it was like not a big deal. Yeah. So, yep.
Okay. This one is the Secret Handshake, which we were doing as a knit along. Of course, you know that she finished a month ago.
Sorry.
So it's okay. No offense.
I mean, next knit along, if you'd like, we can choose the pattern and then I'll
start
let you
it
start
a month ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
if that would make you feel better,
it would.
I mean,
I had just started
so pretty
the green section last time. And I'm fussing with I might go back and do the easier version. I don't know. Because I'm off stitches somehow. And
so I didn't even, I did the easier version. I was just like, no, this is supposed to be easy knitting. Mm-hmm. TV what? I don't even think I read the other version. I just went, oh, there's an easy version? I'll do that. I mean...
and the yarn we're using is from Cherry Pie Cottage, her Halloween, which was based on Hocus Pocus, and I have quite a bit.
Yeah, we still, even after doing that, you're going to have a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot left.
Because I know I still have a lot, so we've got to figure out another pattern. All right, next bag is what? Oh, it's just another washcloth. And it's the same color as the other one. I'm still working on trying to finish that one ball.
I did find that the knit picks there's more yarn there.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, just kind of
because I think I can get 4 out of there.
Well, and it was smart. I had brought this little bag with me with a washcloth in it when we went thrifting on Thursday. Mm-hmm. Because I brought a sock, but I knew the sock probably wasn't going to take me that long. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I finished the sock on the way there. Yeah. So thankfully I had this with where I was able to knit some washcloths. Because I'm I would have gone nuts just sitting there in the car doing nothing. So thankfully I planned ahead. I would have been okay, we need to stop at the yarn store. There's something to do.
That's funny.
So I'm going to make sure I know I'm going to be bringing way too much knitting with me to Arkansas, but that's okay. I would rather have more knitting than not enough knitting.
Yeah, not enough. Oh yeah.
Plus, you never know what you're going to want to knit on. So.
Yep. Okay, I spent most of my time during this one, and I know I got the picture somewhere.
Oh, I thought it was going to cough.
Let's see here. Here. It's here.
Boy, you're having issues tonight, Peter.
Oh, I tell ya. Well, I packed everything up and probably should have unpacked it and organized it before we started, but why would you do that? Because that makes sense. It's called Fragile Masculinity. I got it on Etsy from Cross Stitch with Art. So, Lena, you need to look away.
Oh, yeah. Lena, no peeping.
No peeping.
You know she's already peeped.
Oh, I'm sure. That's all right.
Well,
it's still not finished. So, the last time I have finished all the letters and the first flower. And since then, I've cruised around the corner several times. And I would say I'm almost halfway done with the flowers. So,
Oh, yeah, you're cruising.
this is the flower I had done. So I did all of those. Yep. I just get to going on that. And I don't want to put it down. Lately, some of my knitting has been causing me hand pain too, so that's part of the reason why
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but what did I greet you with today? My thumbs hurt.
Exactly.
So I know what you mean.
Yeah. And it's mainly the bend socks that have been giving me, and I know it's a small, and I know I'm gripping way too hard.
See, mine, it's anything you knit on the round. I can knit socks all day, all night for 10 hours straight, and not have an issue.
Yep.
But start working on the sweaters and stuff, and that's when my hands start hurting.
And I don't know why I've started getting tension. Well, it could be stress. Oh, I don't have that much of that lately. But it has shown up in my knitting, I would say.
What in the world?
Yeah, I think that's my last, because my other I had another cross stitch thing that I'm actually almost done with. But it looks like I left it on I will show it next time, and it'll be finished.
Okay.
The other item that I had, it was a small one.
Oh, I think I have a few more. Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more, I think. Yeah. I told
Between
you
the two of us, we cover it.
going to town.
Yep.
This is a new cast on. And it's the DK, what's it, wide ribbed, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Wide rib DK weight socks. Another pair. And the yarn is, I don't know. Oh, it's Malabrigo. Baco?
Yeah.
And it looks like that. I remember Amy gifted me this. And I had to make myself put this away because I will sit there and finish a whole sock in one sitting. So I was like, okay, you can get to the point of turning the heel.
You allowed yourself to do
yes.
that?
And then you must put it away.
Let's put it away.
And work on something else. So there we go.
Funny. You're limiting yourself.
Yes, because I will sit there until I finish the whole sock. I'll just whip it out.
And then you're done, and then you're going to put the next one on.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, well, let me just finish this one. And then I knew I wouldn't get anything new cast on either, so yeah. And like I said, I'm preparing projects at this point for vacation.
Yeah.
So, all right, next up. Oh, okay. That was like a guessing game of what's in this bag. Is that poncho from Casapinka, which was a knit-along called Pinions. And, of course, I actually did have to stop myself from working on this, too, because I have actually really been enjoying this.
Really?
So I made myself stop on this as well. But I still did a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! It's looking so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really loving it. So I've got, I think two more rows, and then I'm doing a new section again and a new color yarn. So, yay! I'm gonna move this up.
That'll be really pretty when you block that out. That lace will, the patterning will really pop.
Yeah.
And considering you're using variegated, you can tell, but it's still going to show up. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ooh, just my bags are starting to fall down over there. All right, so there's that. Now my next one is, well, my next two are new cast-ons. Yep. I might want the pattern. Although, I just have this part of it in there to, no, that's my, never mind, that's my, where did my socks go? Which bag was that in? That's my sock pattern, isn't it? This one, I don't actually have the full pattern printed. I've just been using my iPad. So I need to remember to actually have my iPad charged for the trip, too. So there's that. All right, this one. Stuff fell down. All right. I've started, this is my third start. So I started with, let me tell you what the pattern is. It's Casapinka.
Sense a pattern here with Casapinka.
No Need to Panic sweater. Just came out. And when I saw it, I knew I was going to knit it. And in my mind, I was going to knit it with this yarn. Oh, don't tell me I didn't bring, I think I lost the, no, I have enough.
Label?
I have 6 more that have it stuck in there. So no, I didn't technically use it. It's Barocco Comfy Decay. Or Cotton Comfy Decay. So I knew I didn't want it to use this because it's a DK and they had done one in cotton. Okay. Well, I started knitting with it and I'm like, yeah, that's not DK. Not DK, guys. That's more like sock. That is not DK. Not DK. Looked hideous on the big needles.
Yeah.
So I took it out and then I was like, okay, maybe I'll switch yarns. So then I pulled out some knit picks, Stroll, that I'd hold double. And I started. No, I lied to you. Then I held this double. And I said, no, that's too thick. Then I pulled out knit pick Stroll. And I took that out. And I started it with that. I didn't like the pooling. So, oh, it's kind of hard to show you when I'm holding
there,
it.
right there.
Yeah. I didn't like the pooling. So I'm like, well, did not take this one out just in case I decided to go back to it. Which I will.
Because she had learned her lesson because she'd already, taken it out twice at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was my third attempt.
Third attempt.
So attempt 4, I went back to the Barocco and holding it double. Now that I had held that double, I was like, I don't think there really was that much of a difference. I think it just felt different because of the cotton. Okay, well, I'm sticking with this now. So
Decision made.
Yeah, I'm done. Can't do it no more. Which I did just change this over. I had this on a 16-inch cable.
Oh my goodness.
And I would have left it on a 16-inch cable because I like all my stitches together, but I knew I would not be able to show it to you guys. So I switched it over to like a 24-inch or so. Okay, that's just going to keep rolling. There we go. So I'm on the yoke.
That's really cute.
And it's, oops, hello. Let me pull this so you can really see the patterning.
Yeah.
That's going on. So yeah, it's coming out very cute. Of course, I'm doing the short sleeve version, and there's actually 2 short sleeve versions. There's a regular short sleeve, and then there's a short sleeve poofy. Yeah, no, not doing poofy.
Could you just see her?
Could you see?
Poofy or ruffles?
Yeah, no. So yeah, that's what I ended up
And
on.
it doesn't feel too bad, so I bet you after you wash it, it's even going to soften up even more.
Oh, for sure.
The drape on that's going to be really nice.
And I actually did a smaller size than I normally would do. And a little bit smaller than like what they were saying for the Positive Ease. So it's not like quite as big and boxy as like some of my other sweaters, so it'd be more of a different look. So, yeah.
Just don't lose your stitches there, girl.
Nope. I think I'm only on a knit round right now anyway, so.
Okay.
It'd be all good. All right.
So you're using the recommended needles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And did we do a swatch?
No. Who are you talking
Why
to?
would we do that?
Why would I have... I've knit a whole sweater and then went, nah. I don't like the way this fits. And take it all and have taken it all out. I think I've done that twice now. Why would I swatch?
Just pointing some things out to the newer viewers who may not have experienced our swatch discussion.
Oh, we just jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Swatch is a recommendation. We're rebels. And you know what? I don't care if I knit half the sweater and then go, yeah, this isn't going to fit. It's just more knitting for me to do. Usually it does come out pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's been
Well, we know
times.
she's not afraid to cut her yarn.
Oh, God. Yeah, if all else fails, I'll just cut something off. Well, and here's the thing. And that was another reason why I was like, maybe I should put that on the 16-inch to see. So I was really nervous about this neckline at first. Mm-hmm. Okay? So they show in the pattern. You can obviously tell it's not a regular, like, up-high neckline. So I'm like, okay, that's good for me because claustrophobic. Can't have anything up on my neck like that. So when I cast it on the initial stitches, and I did just the ribbing, I was like, oh. This looks like a normal neckline. Am I doing something? You know what? And I'm looking at it, so I have to look at the picture again. And I'm like, this doesn't look like this. Trust the pattern. Okay. That's all I can say. If you're doing this, trust the pattern. Because then as I got...
It does look like a pretty wide...
As I got further along, it didn't look this wide initially.
Yeah.
But as I got further along, then it was like elongating.
Yeah.
So now I look at it and go, yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah.
Because I know how I am. And that's why I've done so many of the... Scrappy what? What's it called? Shoot.
Scrappy t-shirt. The Advent one that's free. Or no, it's not free.
Scrappy Advent or something like that.
Scrappy Advent.
Because it has the box.
Yeah, it's boxed.
Because I found, when I did that flax light, or a variation of it, I got almost all the way done with the whole sweater, and I couldn't wear, there was no way when I tried it on for fit, I was like already clawing at my neck because I was just like, I can't have, even with a t-shirt like this throughout the day, you'll see me doing this. I cannot stand anything up there on my neck. So that's why if you watch previous episodes, but if you haven't, I just cut that neck off, which really floors Karen. Because I guess she thought I was actually going to sit there and tear it out.
She should have waited until we were on the podcast to tell me, because she tells me this on Sunday night. I'm sure it would have been priceless to... You did what? Of course you did.
Yeah,
of course you did.
Put my needles in there, and then I just cut off the neckline, and then did an I-cord bind off. And she thought I was absolutely nuts. We did have a viewer say that they would have done the same thing, though. I just want to tell you.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know what? Worst case scenario, I was going to have to take it out anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to wear it like that. So it was either me cutting it and doing what I thought
or
needed to
rip
be
out
done,
the whole sweater.
Or rip out the whole entire sweater.
Or never wear it. If you left it, you would have...
Well, I wouldn't have done that because it was in that really pretty blue from Lori with the sparkle and stuff. So either way, it was going to come out,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was afraid I'll cut my knitting. What's worse that's going to happen? All right. Next up, another new cast on because I finished my on-the-go socks. So I pulled out yarn from Ginger Snap, the Panda Party sock set, which this is the mini that came with it. You see I'm not using it.
Yeah, quite a few there. You got some fluorescent there.
And this is the main yarn. And I've just barely started these, so there's not a whole lot to look at around here, folks.
Toes.
Itty bitty toes. Oh, and this is the progress keeper that came with the kit.
Aw.
Okay, let's just do it this way. Haha, panda.
And your nails kind of match.
Yeah, I got all. I go Friday to have them done again, right before we leave for vacation. Okay, I'm high maintenance. What can I say? All right. That's all of that I have. Acquisitions?
I have one thing.
Boop, boop.
Let me see if I can find it underneath my pile.
Let me see if I can find it.
A disaster of... Oh, wait a minute. It was here. I think.
Oh, those are my glasses.
Yep. Okay. This is one of a few things that I have purchased down my new... Not my new, but my returning craft of cross stitch. This is from Susie Q Creations on Etsy. She's in California. She sent me a little snitch with it. Well, thank you. And I got my first...
Yeah, you got gnomes.
Yes, you know it.
Which I still have some for you, but I still had to glue them.
Needle minder. Aren't they cute? I like my little gnomes. So I have another one that's on its way. Then I may have a couple of patterns and some material, some fabric coming. I've always been, well, all I've ever really experienced is like Ada or like anything that's like in kits, that comes in kits. Because, you know, back when I was, the way it's expanded now into the floss tube world, like yarn and indie dyeing is here. Now people are, you know, dyeing their Ada cloth and they're dyeing and using
their
all sorts of linens and they're dyeing their own floss and everything. So it's definitely like a whole world that I could completely dive into head first, willingly.
Next time there's a theme that I think you'll like, I should order you one of the cross stitch boxes from Forbidden Fiber.
I love her yarn.
I will keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
If I see something that you'll like, I'll order one.
Yeah, I've seen a few people. What's the other one? Roxy, that dyes yarn. Leo and Roxy. They also do floss out of Canada. They're out of Canada, though. So some of the floss tubes that I've been watching. But yeah, I was like, especially when I lost one in my bed.
No problem.
Because I haven't seen to go upstairs to my own bedroom.
At some point.
Oh, I found it, not the hard way, but luckily I just happened to look. I was like, oh, that's where that needle went. Oops. So, yeah.
All right. I have thrift acquisitions. That's all I got. I did not purchase anything other than thrift.
So this is not added to your stash because this is thrift.
See, I've still been being a good girl, really good girl. So, okay, well, we'll start with Walmart first. Guys, I found the little hat. 75 cents in the clearance section. The yarn with the little big bird. I figure a little man can wear that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then let me see where I went first. Here. All right.
I never forget when I saw, it was Knitting Posse, one of the girls got hooked on those. They're the fingering knit, and it's in a pattern. You could get it at, I think it was at Michael's that they had it, and it was Elmo, Cookie, and Big Bird, and all of them. But I thought of you
I made an Elmo hat before.
But this is like, and when you do it, it like comes into a square. Now, I'm not for sure what you would do with the square afterwards, but you knit it, finger knit it, I think. It pulls it up, and it automatically goes into the pattern.
Finger knit stuff.
Yeah.
I made the Elmo hat for Peanut, and she wouldn't wear it. Loves Elmo, wouldn't wear it.
That boggles my mind.
I know, right? Little man wears the hat now.
Does he?
But Alisha took the Elmo off. Because Peanut wouldn't wear it with Elmo. I don't understand her. She goes through these stages. A couple weeks ago, you could not put like a jacket on her that had a zipper. Even like a hoodie that went with her outfits or anything. She spazzed about a zipper. Huh. Like she goes through these whole...
Well, she is 3, right?
Yeah. Okay, so Goodwill. I got Knit Picks Color Mist Lilac Breeze. And this is 75% Pima cotton, 25% acrylic, 219 yards, worsted weight. I paid, 99 cents.
Oh, cool.
Do I know what I'm going to do with it? No. But could I leave it? No.
No.
Absolutely not. All right, so that was that one. There was this one, which is a dishy. Oh. Sunset Malty. It was also 99 cents. There was this one, which is also dishy, which is Swan, 99 cents. That was the theme for the day. Okay, all the rest of this was Knit Picks, Mighty Stitch, super bulky. And they covered up the colorway. Hold on. Let me see if there's one that's not covered. There we go. It's just called Cream. And it is 20% superwash wool, 80% acrylic, 44 yards, super bulky weight. I paid 99 cents a piece. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Oh, yeah. So that was my first trip. Then...
Your first trip.
Then, on Thursday, I found a couple things. Okay, first off, I found that for you. Cool. Theme of 99 cents.
Yeah.
And then, so, a while back, gosh, it was probably quite a while ago, I had gotten some basket making kits from the one Goodwill. So I grabbed one out the other day because I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a basket. I was distracting myself from doing things I should be doing. And you needed a special tool. And I'm like, seriously? I'm not buying a freaking tool. So I threw it to the side. I grabbed down the next one. Also needed a tool. Went through all the ones I bought, needed a tool. So I'm like, okay, we'll just donate these back. So we were at the Goodwill up north, and they had some basket kits. And I'm like, oh no, you're not getting me this time. So I opened one of them up that had the instructions in there and looked to see if I needed a tool. No tool required on these.
Oh, cool.
And, let's see, I bought 4 kits. 3 of them were half off.
Oh.
So I got a you-can basket, although I would probably actually use it for something other than putting a can in it.
Yeah.
But that's what it will hopefully look like when it's done. And it comes with everything you need and the little bottom. And I kind of looked at the instructions and went, okay, that sounds easy enough. No tool needed. You do have to have like tubs of water to soak this in, which not a big deal. I have my tubs that I dye in and stuff. And especially like with the ones that are different colors. So there was this one. Mm-hmm. And then I got the Basket of Hope. I got 2 of those as well, which will end up looking like that. And those also came with everything, the bottoms, the handles, everything you need for the weaving. And those 2 I got were both the same color. So the ones that were pink, I got for half off, which were these 3. So they only cost me $1 a piece. I could not find another one of these with a pink sticker. So I had to pay full price of $1.99. And let me tell you, I dug, because there was 2 shelves filled with
just
these.
of those?
Yes.
Wow.
So I was there for a bit digging for my half off stickers. Well, I didn't realize when I grabbed them, and then I went walking around the store, and I happened to look up, and I was like, oh, pink is half off. And then I looked at my hands, and I'm like, wow. And I had...
Well, just trot on back.
Yeah, well, I had 1 pink, and the rest were yellows. I'm like, well, let me go take a look. So I was able to find 2 more that were half off. So no tools required. So baskets will be coming up at some point. So, yeah. Excited about that find. That's all I got.
Cool.
So, all right. So that's pretty much all the knitting stuff. TV watching. Don't remember if I said it last time. I think I probably did. Charmed is back on. I had MasterChef Junior just started. Did you catch that?
No.
Oh, it's on.
We're on what streaming channel is it on? Is it on a streaming channel?
Yeah.
Is it possibly on Hulu?
I'm thinking it might be. I think we're like 3 episodes in now.
I hope it's on Hulu because I didn't know it was on.
To stream Master Chef. What did we do before Google? Yes, Hulu.
Okay.
So you need to catch up on that. Which it was so funny because Brett came walking through the other day when I was watching it. And it was showing, when the kids cooking. And he's like, how old is she? Was she like 6? I'm like, no, I think she's 7.
Like that made a difference.
Yeah, I know, right?
They know how to use these tools, and I've never heard the word.
Exactly.
The word.
Well, that's why I told them. I'm like, they cook stuff I've never even heard of. I mean, seriously? Yeah. And he's like, I wasn't allowed to cook at that age. I mean, it'd be taking hot stuff. And he's like, maybe like a microwave. I'm like, oh, I don't know. FBI Most Wanted. We finally got another new one. Did you watch it? You want to go on for a change about it instead of me?
Oh. Well, even the other FBI, one sentence.
Yeah.
One sentence was brought up about it.
Yeah.
Not even... And then... Yeah.
They kill off somebody and then there's like... Yeah, nothing.
Yep. Yeah, not impressed at all. So far, thumbs down on that one.
Well, and just wait, because what's-his-name hasn't shown up yet. That'll probably be it for me.
Yeah.
Still watching that new Law and Order. Still not liking it.
Yeah, I don't like the lawyer part about it.
See, you don't like the lawyer, and I don't like that cop. I can stand the lawyer better than I can the cop. He's just, I don't know, he's awkward. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I loved him in Burn Notice. I can't stand him in this. Cannot stand him. I have a feeling I am probably going to delete that off so it doesn't record anymore. Because otherwise you guys are just going to have to keep hearing about this every week about how much I hate that dude.
And everybody's going to be, well, why do you
keep watching it? Oh, that's why.
Hoping it's going to get better.
I know, right?
Well, maybe if they pull him off and put him on the other one, that will get better.
No. That's a different guy. You're thinking about the Stabler one. I'm talking Law and Order, the original.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
Okay.
Don't be getting the Law and Orders confused. And I'm not the only one, because somebody agreed with me about Law and Order, the original.
Yeah.
So, I'm almost done with Castle, guys. So there's 8 seasons, 22 episodes. I'm on the 8th season, episode 20. So by next time, I will know if I like the ending or not. After I finish Castle, then I'm going to start watching the DVDs I bought, the Profiler. Yeah. Other than that, I've been just watching my normal stuff. So
yeah.
I read another James Patterson book.
Did you remember if you read this one before or not?
No. I'm now on my 3rd one, so we'll see if I read this one or not.
You'll figure it out in the last chapter.
I mean, that's just how I roll. It's okay. I still enjoyed it again. So what have you been watching?
So I'm still watching my Law and Order Criminal Intent. I am to season 4, like 3 or 4 into season 4. So I've been cruising along on that. I'm caught up on Tournament of Champions.
So I didn't even get into that one.
Still struggling with Spring Bank.
It's that woman.
Yeah. She's just too happy.
Well, I told you
there's
it's
something.
And here's the thing:
right.
You're not getting Jesse back.
I know,
because now he announced at the end of The Bachelor he is going to be there for The Bachelorette. So I think he's permanent on there. So, because I thought maybe he was just doing a guest thing for the season of The Bachelor, and maybe he would go back to that. But
I would rather even have Carla Hall. At least she's more. I know she's goofy, but at least I get she's like that every time. So I know that's the real her.
I don't.
I feel like the other one is attempting to be this personality, and it's just like it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know.
I thought maybe you were gonna say it's because she's all teeth. Sorry if I have.
You're horrible.
But it's because now you're gonna notice it. Next time you watch, you're going to notice it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you guys can thank her too.
No problem. And,
okay.
Did you watch this episode? The most recent one, she had on a really ugly dress that did have poofy sleeves. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You'll notice the dress.
Okay.
No judgment here.
So what else? Netflix took over Vikings and introduced their attempt at introducing Vikings 100 years later, called Vikings Valhalla, which I've binge watched the whole. I think it's 8 episodes of that. My problem is I was too invested in the original. I'm really still invested in the original Vikings. It was a really great series. I think it's going to take a couple. I mean, it was good. Obviously, I binged all 8. But it took
8 episodes. That don't mean it was good. That means you were curious.
And it took a little bit, like the first couple, of course, because it's supposed to be, 100 years later. So you have to connect everybody's family to what happened 100 years before. And they're kind of connecting things a little bit here and there. So it'll be interesting because quite a few of the people that I was like, well, they killed that person off. Oh, they killed that person off. I'm like, so who are you going to have left for next season? And they are going to do a second one. I'm still trying to get, well, of course, I have to get Chuck to sit down and watch it, but I think he would really like the original Vikings. Sit down and watch that with him.
I need to get Netflix. I need Netflix to get their crap together.
Why?
So it was said, the last Lucifer was the last Lucifer.
Oh, they said it's not the last Lucifer?
Netflix hasn't confirmed or denied.
Oh.
Now, before they said it was the last, but now there's all sorts of rumors going on that there's one more.
Well, if there's going to be one more, you got to make it good. Right?
Well, here's my problem with it. We've been told twice already that it was over.
And no singing episodes.
We've been told twice already that it's over. Don't keep doing that if you're going to continue it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, would I be mad about it? No. But they were saying something about it might not actually be the Lucifer. It might be a spin-off with Trixie and then Amenadale's kid. And then somebody else. Like, it would be like the youngsters. So, I don't know. We'll see. To me, if it doesn't have the main kid, if it doesn't have Lucifer in it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get to the point where it's like, well, it's like NCIS. Let's take that one for example. A lot of the main characters, they're gone. They're not part of it anymore.
Well, and I don't like all these spin-offs. So I did cancel
I don't like NCIS Hawaii.
yes, I canceled that one.
Didn't like that. Don't like that one.
There was
which one's the international? It's
FBI International. I'm on the fence with that. I don't look forward to watching it. Oh my goodness. I think I might have
stopped recording one that you did.
No, I'm wondering if I watched The Resident this week because I've been having conflicts on too many things recording, and I've had to cancel. No, I did watch Resident this week. It was the week before I had to watch it on Hulu. Never mind, false alarm. All's good, folks. Got worried for a minute. I think they were concerned for me, don't you think?
I'm sure they were.
They were. Okay.
Yeah, what's the other one? Me and my husband, we watched together Oak Island.
Never even heard of it.
It's on History Channel.
Oh, well, that's why Laura doesn't do History Channel.
Yeah, and I guess I would rather watch that than Ancient Aliens.
No, I wouldn't. I would refuse to watch either one. Personally, I'm just putting it out there. That's why we have his and her TVs.
Which I do go upstairs. Like I said, I do go upstairs and I stitch or knit in my bed while he's downstairs.
Yeah, because I don't want to watch.
I have my own TV upstairs.
I don't want to watch what my husband's watching. I don't want to watch like car things and motorcycle things and how this was made, and I don't care how it's made.
Yeah.
Like he and a lot of people do find that sort of thing interesting, but it doesn't interest me.
Yeah, he's in the hospital right now, and I went up to visit him, and he was watching, what was it, Food in America or something? Another History Channel show. And you're talking about Campbell Soup and Heinz and how they're competitors. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's stuck in the hospital, so there's not. But if he was at home, he'd probably watch it.
I was going to say, it sounds
wouldn't have
like
made any
something he would
difference.
watch. So, yeah, no.
So that's it. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah. Me too. TV watching, book reading. I did a ton of sewing. I did some dyeing. Obviously, I did a whole lot of knitting.
Yep.
That's about it.
Got my mom moved.
Oh, yes.
Which was a big event. Saturday, me and my son went and helped pretty much finished unpacking. She had a few clothes. We stuck a box in a closet because she doesn't have enough room, and it was sweatshirts and stuff, so she's not going to wear that right now anyways. And
yeah, really? I mean, it could be.
well, that's the problem. She kicks it up at 77 and 78 degrees.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did
and then
tell
she
me
wears a
about
short
that.
sleeve shirt, and then we're all sitting there like wearing normal shirts, even just like long sleeve t-shirts, and we're sweating to death because it's 78 degrees in
So
there.
don't complain about my house. At least I'm not cooking you. Just saying.
I'd rather it be too cold that I can put layers on than it be too hot.
You can only
guys
strip
don't
so
want
much
that.
out.
You guys don't want that to happen. It would not be be a good thing.
YouTube doesn't allow that, Karen.
But it was, she's got to get used to the routine and stuff. So at first I was going to take, because normally I take my mom out almost every Saturday or Sunday, one or the other, to get her out of the house. And I'm like, no, you need to get used to the time. And so me and Buddy walked her downstairs, and it was lunchtime, and she was, timid, and a gentleman there was like, just, sit wherever you want, wherever there's an empty chair, there's the menu, and kind of showing the ropes and stuff. And then he struck up a conversation with me and Buddy, and he asked, where are you from? And first I said Bourbonnais. And he said, oh, I grew up in Bradley. I said, well, actually, I grew up in Bradley. Actually a few blocks from here. Lo and behold. And the gentleman said he lived on the same street as us, except south. And so she had sat down with a lady and was sitting down, and I tapped my mom on the shoulder because she was worried she wouldn't know anybody. And I'm like, there's got to be somebody that you know. It's a smaller community. And I tapped her on the shoulder and said, he lived on the same street as us, where we grew up. And then she turned, and that's when me and Buddy exit stage left.
You're like, she's occupied. We're out of here.
Yeah. So we're hoping that we'll get her a little bit back into a rhythm of being social and being on a schedule. She doesn't know what day it is. She doesn't know what time of day it is.
Okay, I'm not going to say a word because a lot of days, I don't know what day it is anymore. I don't look at my calendar. I don't have to look at my work schedule.
Yeah.
That's how I messed up my freaking chiropractor appointment the one morning. Because I didn't know I had one because I don't look at the calendar. Yeah. I didn't even know it was Monday.
Well, don't you have it on your phone?
Well, I don't look at it. It comes up on my watch, too, and I was like, I don't have to do anything. I don't, It's not like I have to go on there and look at my work schedule or something.
Maybe I should see about moving you in there.
No! I got too much stuff to move into a place like that.
Oh, yeah. She has a one bedroom, and it was fun, because they have 2 bedrooms.
2 bedroom ain't going to keep all my stuff.
Anyway, so it'll help too with Chuck's health and stuff, knowing that she's in a community where I don't have to worry about something going wrong with
there's
the house,
around
and there's people around her, and she's safe where she's at instead of living by herself in a house. So very cool. One thing down.
100 more things.
Yeah. Craziness, life. That's it. Really?
I just stay in my little house.
Obviously.
I did go out today. I went to I had to go to the post office, so I went to the Dollar Tree and Joann's. Big outing.
I went to the Dollar General the other day, and their stuff is like completely picked over. I went to go get coffee filters. None.
It's not just them, Karen. It's the whole supply issue. Every store you walk into, it's like miles of empty shelving. Freezer. Between Walmart and Meijer's and even at the Dollar Tree at their freezer section. Like you walk down aisles at Walmart where it's like empty. Oh wait, this freezer has something. I wanted to get the in the freezer section the grilled chicken, the pre-cooked grilled chicken. Mm-hmm. I got the last bag. Okay, wow. It's a whole entire section for chicken. There was one bag. And it wasn't the one I wanted, but
yeah,
it was grilled chicken, So I mean, it's everywhere, and there's no rhyme to reason to stuff to what it is, neither.
Yeah, well, the other day, because there's certain things I get at Aldi's, and other times I go to like Kroger, or like you would go to Meijer or whatever, and I always go to Kroger to get like pop. Shelves upon shelves, empty. Mm-hmm. I'm like, holy cow.
Candy has been another one. Try to find the big bag of Twizzlers. Candy aisles have been, like Walmart's candy aisles has been like almost like nothing in it for months now. Same thing with Myers. Dollar Tree, they finally got restocked on like their boxed candies. They didn't have any
Yeah.
last time I was in there. It's weird.
Yeah, K-Cup Coffees is another one too. I always end up going in there to get it for Chuck, and I'll be lucky if I get the last couple generic brand.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So,
Anyways, you guys didn't watch us to talk about groceries.
you know,
We're just rambling at this point.
we have very exciting lives around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you want to tell the folks what to do?
Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hopefully you liked us enough to subscribe to ring the bell.
Alrighty.
And go ahead and comment because we enjoy that. We
do like reading them.
A lot of times she responds, and then you'll see I'll come behind and thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Well,
so I do read them all.
Yeah.
And occasionally, when there's some out there directly for me, I've completely expanded my floss tube. Binge watching. Thank you, everyone. So I've been looking up some of those, and even on my Instagram, I'm like, oh, follow this. Yeah, I'll follow that person and that person. So it's just fun and something new. So thank you, everyone, for basically enabling me and my going back to the cross stitch.
There you go.
Because, we all need craft. It doesn't matter what it is. We're all...
Well, crafts rotate all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just,
yeah,
a part of life.
I think some of it is, though, I haven't been able to buy, but I haven't been super enthusiastic because we haven't been to a yarn event.
No yarn events. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be changing this.
Yes. In a few weeks.
We plan on going to Greencastle, Indiana.
Yep.
To their event there April 15th. 15th. Yes, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday and Saturday, but we're going on a Friday.
Yeah, so we do have plans to be in there,
Yep.
so
My
that's
arrangements
exciting.
at home to cover, and if not, we'll have to drive up to Chicago if we get a call. That would be interesting.
Yeah, you don't want me in Chicago. So, yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking forward to that.
So, alrighty. We will see you guys back here in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.